Cardano always has a plan. And what I mean by that is that it is always looking to take steps forward to improve the way things operate, make them faster, more efficient, more scalable, because it does have major goals in mind. One of them being the ability to run all this world infrastructure like we've been talking about for years. And in fact, Cardano has just laid out this aggressive roadmap heading into 2030, highlighting many different focuses, many different improvements that can take place. But there's something I want us to talk about specifically from this, as well as just go over a few other excerpts that I found. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So I would say that Cardano has been the most prepared blockchain for global adoption. And why I'm saying that is we know that it has taken, again, major steps forward in interoperability, in scalability. Obviously, security has been a big deal as well. And the focus doesn't stop here. It's not a time to basically pat ourselves on the back. It's a time to continue taking steps forward because, yes, this is an ever-evolving space. It's an ever-evolving landscape throughout the world, right? Major upgrades and focuses are quantum resistance, further scalability, preparation for the masses. And one big thing I want to discuss from this article I found surrounding this Cardano roadmap is the scope expands beyond financial applications, envisioning it as a world operating system for decentralized applications and digital governance. Tokenomics, global identity, and democracy research form critical parts of the plan, reflecting the network's ambitions to support digital nation states and on-chain democratic systems. Guys, this is what we've been talking about for years now. Cardano's big focus is becoming the chain that can run the world infrastructure. And it's doing a hell of a job so far. It's already, again, executing some of these use cases, Dubai Police Force, NASA, among many other things, and among many other use cases, excuse me, that I've forgotten along the way because Cardano has, in fact, done so much. And when you talk about becoming the chain that, frankly, can't go away because it's too important, it's too essential, that's what Cardano is doing. I think that a lot of time that falls on deaf ears. You know, people only care about the fun retail focused things. Oh, how do we get more users? How do we get more projects launching on Cardano? I would say it's far more important to become an essential system for the entire world, and then the rest can follow. This is something that frankly can lead to bigger adoption in terms of ADA, right? When we talk about, you know, for example, partner chains, people utilizing Cardano consensus, that is something that increases demand for ADA. We talk about, again, adoption from some of these pieces of world infrastructure that has increased demand for ADA because ADA can be the consensus layer for all these different things. And that's an organic way that demand increases for ADA. If you only care about your bags going up, great. There are ways even beyond just retail getting into Cardano that help do this. And it's a way that, frankly, becomes a mainstay throughout the world, right? And like many others have talked about, and like I've talked about myself, there is this potential for Cardano to become the Amazon of the blockchain world. Frankly, it can, right? It's the chain that, frankly, can do anything you throw at it, all right? It's fast, it's scalable, it's cheap, it is secure, it's decentralized. This is the path forward. And it's right now being executed as we speak. This is a very big deal. Now, just a couple other things I thought were very interesting. Dan Gambardella did, in fact, lay out the Amazon chart on the ADA chart and found very interesting correlation taking place there. Some analysts are projecting major moves ahead for ADA. You know, this is Luciano BTC, big BTC OG, right? He's got 2.2 million followers. So what you need to know is that basically Cardano and ADA are getting louder than ever. They have bigger optics than ever. We are seeing more execution than ever. This is why I keep going back to this point that Cardano and ADA are in the best place they have ever been from an optics standpoint, from a price performance standpoint. Now, obviously we're not at $3 right now, but that's because the market hasn't been conducive for ADA to get there yet. But you guys can start seeing the stage being set for these major moves ahead. The stage is being set for major levels of adoption that I don't think people were anticipating just a few years ago. What's crazy to me is how much Cardano has done in such a short period of time. And when we really think about it, in the height of 2021, we just had smart contracts coming online. And now here we sit in the early part of 2025, just basically Yeah, 3.5 years later. And we're talking about the potential of it being utilized in major ways from governments and enterprises throughout the world. That is a major shift. And normally that type of shift takes potentially decades to happen. But that's one of the beauties of crypto. And Charles Hoskinson has talked about this himself. I think he even talked about this at the DC blockchain summit that was going on. He talked about the fact that it's incredible that if we have this idea, it can be executed in a very short period of time versus it taking this big, long rollout period. So Cardano's in the best spot it's ever been. ADA is in the best spot it's ever been. And frankly, I'm very excited about what the future can bring to this ecosystem, but what this ecosystem can bring to the world. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.